So I actually did a video on this game about a year ago. It was roughly about a year ago. Might have been a little bit longer than that. But this is Bunker Punks. I didn't necessarily do a good video of this last time I played this, because it was more or less a rather bad attempt at... Oh, 2019? That's really unfortunate. What year is it? Anyway, I tried to do a promo video for this. It was kind of indirectly, like the dude who... The team who did this game, I think the head for the game, actually gave me a code for it, which is the only time ever I've been given a code for a game. And it's just interesting, because I didn't do that good of a job. I figured I'd give it another shot. Because, I mean, my PC's been in good shape lately, so I've wanted to do some roguelike games. And as you can see, I mean, my opinion hasn't really changed much from the last video I did. But I do really like the shooty action, and I really like the visual style. Reminds me a lot of the 90s games, which I guess is especially relevant given the Iron Fury that came out. That some kind of bigoted developers are still getting hateful because, you know, they're doing a good thing by removing transphobic shit. And because people are just awful. Humans are parasitic. They're awful, so on and so forth. We're still getting crap for doing something that's actually good, and because it's all censorship. It's not. Luckily, this game doesn't carry that kind of heat with it. This is just a fun roguelike. There's some interesting management bits to it. I wasn't expecting that, frankly, going through this again. And I mean, first time around, it was like, oh, okay, this is cool. And the UI took me a little bit to adapt to, especially in regards to the getting into the like in between levels. That took a bit. So that was interesting. And I'm awful at aiming. You can clearly tell I can't aim with a mouse. Can you blame me when I have 3 fingers usable for a mouse instead of... Like, I can't even use the index finger. The spoilers, I have no right index finger, so I can't use that as the trigger finger for a mouse. So that just kind of complicates things a little bit. But it's kind of weird because shooting feels satisfying, guns are really punchy, as I said probably before, but for whatever reason, aiming just seems to be a bit off. Kind of reminds me about how Fortnite does it in a way. And I don't have much positive things to say about that, but it's still fun. Like, it still feels like an old school shooter. I do like the approach of adding a roguelike with an old school shooter to some degree. Kind of works a lot better than you'd think. And that's kind of the whole running theme for this game, is it looks a lot better than you think. And it's a shame. I don't think this game did that well, and it's a mighty shame looking at it, because it is a solid shooter. And yeah, it's just a shame. I don't know what the price of it is. I didn't even... You see, I don't do that much of these videos. I can actually look this up right now. If I go up on Bunker Punks on Steam, on good old Steam, if I go to Bunker... no, $20 right now. It's $20 on Steam, and I believe it's been on sale once before. But as I said before, I was fortunate enough to get a review copy for this game. And because how on the spot I feel regarding reviews, I don't feel like I'm going to do them that often, if I'm going to be straight up honest. I don't do them that well. Which is a shame, because I really wanted to try give the team some attention, even though the game is probably more popular than this YouTube channel. I just felt like it'd be a nice thing to do, you know? But, I mean, not all things go well in life. In fact, very few things go well in life. And the review, or the impressions not going as well as they did, it's just one of them. What else can you do, really? I do find it weird, though. There seems to be not that many weapons. But, fortunately, this game has been steadily updated over time, and I don't know, it just seems to be a more pleasant experience all around from what I remember. Everything seems a bit more consistent. Again, with the UI, as I said before, even if it was not that great, things just seem a bit more consistent. But it's gotten... Well, the last update was June. I was about to say January, but then I said June, because I'm just that good. I'm just that good at remembering things. I'm not going well at all. I really am not going well. Alright, well, is this it? Where am I going? You know what this actually reminds me of the more I think about it? It reminds me a lot of a first-person Enter the Gungeon. And Enter the Gungeon, I mean, roguelikes are a hard sell for me, but Enter the Gungeon is a standout favorite. You see, I can kind of look past this, because even though this is a roguelike, I still like playing old school shooters, or shooters with an old school mentality, and this scratches that itch. I can just get onto it and just play it. So, that's why I like it. That's why I've got positive things to say about it. I do like how you can exit the elevators and stuff like that. I find that kind of funny. It's kind of got this weird old school approach to the levels. That being said, I don't know what this takes it off. I'm reminded of Fallout Shelter. But this is actually quite straightforward. It's just how the text is and all that. It's just a bit weird. But once you get the gist of it, it's really simple. And it's really satisfying just going through levels to get your shit together eventually. So that's pretty chill. This confused me though, because I thought it was the opposite side that you bought things from. But that's selling things. So I didn't quite get that. I didn't get it at all. It was very, very weird. But other than that, it was pretty straightforward. Good old pixel art. Gotta love it, hey. There's been almost an overabundance of pixel art based games in the last couple of years, but there are still some that do it really well. I mean, it's really just the whole thing of just being able to stand out more than the others. Okay, do I have enough to heal? That's the question. So it won't let me heal through there. I might have to go through the store. Let's have a look. Nah. I won't be able to heal. I have to go in with the other dude then. It's gonna be fun. You can pick your equipment and stuff. Now, again, I thought this was a little confusing at first, but this is actually quite a straightforward menu. I don't know why I thought this was confusing. I think stress just probably put me off kind of going at these things. I wasn't sure what I was getting into, and I'm just like, oh shit. I just stress out a lot when I'm put on the spot for things, as I said before. So yeah, oh god, these things are bullet sponges. Oh, this isn't going well for me. Oh, how did I miss that? How the hell did I miss that? I got him in 2 shots. I don't get the consistency with that. 4 shots for one enemy and then 2 for the other. I don't get it. What am I to do? What am I to do? This is a bit clunky. A bit of a complicated hallway. Oh, and I missed. Swing and... Oh, I'm taking hits. I've got more hits in my body than Elvis. This is not going well. And... Yep, okay. We finally got him at least. Yep. Okay. I love being able to hit really small objects. That's not great. They're just a pain in the ass. You almost need like this game doesn't have auto aim, so you kind of almost need a subtle auto aim adjustment. Maybe it's in some setting or something. I got no idea. I wouldn't be able to tell you. Well, that was actually smooth. Go figure. So there's those moments where you can look really cool while doing this. And I clearly fail in that. I also just realized too, upon recording footage for this game, right? There's a jump button, and I didn't think there was a jump button. But it's not like you really need to use it. There's no platforming. There's no level elevation changes. So I don't see the point in it, personally, if you ask me. I just find it really, really strange. But, oh well, I mean, I guess it's just there so you can jump over bullets or something. Because the bullets aren't instant hit projectiles. They're, you know, they're particles, projectile, whatever. They're slow moving, reasonably such that a skilled player can dodge them. I'll say that much. And I'm not one. I'm not a skilled player. Not at all. Playing this just reminds me that I need to do another video on Kingsway. I'd intended on doing a video on Kingsway back in early 2018, because it was one of the last live streams I did, or last videos I did in 2017, but I never really got around to it. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'll pick that up. Yeah, I'll definitely pick that up. That's nice. Love the simple but rather interesting or rather varied weapon selection you have. Again though, this is like the first 2 levels, so I don't know if it gets any more complicated than this. There we go. Gotta love being able to figure out if you can jump or not. Alright, did that get him? That did not get him. Unbelievable. That did though, and that was great. I'm just gonna casually just jump over enemies. This is not ending well. Look at this. How bad am I at this game? Like, simply put, I am trash. Do I need these? I think those will be good. Gloves are great. What's wrong with gloves? I need to wear gloves, actually. I've been starting to be more comfortable wearing sunglasses, even in the dark. For whatever reason. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, honestly, even though I'm the one doing it. Hey, nice. Okay, that was incredibly satisfying, actually, to clean out that room. You see, moments like this, they're really good. It's just I feel like this game didn't do enough to necessarily show off just how wacky this is. Or there might just be a slight oversaturation of just over-the-top wacky shooters at this point. I mean, was Iron Fury really that wacky? I don't know if it is, actually. I don't think it's that wacky. That's weird. There you go. Gotta love the armor. Love all the anti-capitalist signs and shit that are just scattered around this map. It's really, or just the game in general. It's a massive anti-capitalist message, which I can get behind. I can comfortably get behind it. As I say, about 10 minutes into the video. But if you watched my CSGO video last night, you'll understand where I stand on politics. Yeah, I'm a full-blown socialist. Not even ashamed to admit it. Because that's free speech in a way. I'm going to go back to that again, because I just kind of want to. I always like making snarky... Oh, health pickup, I need that. I can always make snarky remarks about it, and it always just works. So that's just lovely. This is not going well for me. How much health? I'm on bumfuck health. I don't think I've got long left. Don't really want to pick up an AR, but... Nah. Offward we go. Now. What to do down here? What's down here? Oh, okay, I've got an idea. Oh! Fuck. Blew myself up. That's why you don't use rocket launchers. Well, anyway, folks, that's basically the end of this video. This has been Bunker Punks on the PC. Check it out if you want to. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you in the next video, whenever that might be. See you later.